Social media platform has suspended Nigerian president's account temporarily and also deleted his tweet. Twitter claims that the leader violated its abusive behavior policy. In the tweet, which is now deleted, President Muhammadu Buhari invoked the civil war and promised a response to the wave of attacks by rebels. The civil war in Nigeria from the year 1967 to 1970 had left more than 1 million people dead. According to Reuters, President Buhari's account was temporarily locked for a period of 12 hours and it has now been restored. Buhari's office slammed the Twitter action by saying that the president had the right to denounce violence. Nigeria's Information Minister Lai Mohammed condemned Twitter's move and said that the president has the right to speak on security matters. The Nigerian minister went a step further. He cited a series of protests against police brutality in Nigeria and compared them to the storming of the U.S. Capitol Hill. And he said that during a similar situation in America, Twitter insisted on the right to protest. Nigerian president's tweet came after an increase in attacks by rebel leaders, especially on government buildings and police stations in recent weeks. Though temporarily, but Muhammadu Buhari was the second sitting president to have his Twitter account blocked. Former U.S. President Donald Trump's Twitter account has been blocked permanently for now. For a better understanding of these news developments, Phil Ehaza is now joining us live from Abuja in Nigeria with the latest. Welcome to Wion World is One, Phil. Now, Twitter has suspended the Nigerian president's account temporarily, which now has been restored, and also deleted a tweet. And Twitter claims that the leader violated its abusive behavior policy. Tell us a bit more about this controversial tweet and how are the president's actions being perceived?
Well, thank you. Indeed, it's been a very trending issue since yesterday and up till now on Twitter and other social media platforms. Lots of Nigerians in the country and outside the country have been condemning the tweet, which of course has since been deleted by Twitter for being offensive, for being against the rules of the social media platform. You know, a lot of Nigerians are saying that the earlier tweet was targeted at some people, some Nigerians in a particular ethnic region in Nigeria known as the Igbos, because many of them were actually killed during the civil war, and a lot of people saw that tweet as a threat, as a kind of genocidal threat to that ethnic population. And so these are some of the reasons why Twitter came out to delete those particular tweets. But of course the account is up and running. Some of the other messages, condemning the insecurity challenges in that part of Nigeria, and of course warning people who are trying to make efforts to disintegrate Nigeria or cause some insurrection by the president. Those tweets are still in place, and of course the president has come out to say, of course even his aides have come out to say that he has a right to speak on the insecurity matters and of course condemn the criminal activities of some unknown groups in Nigeria.
Right. Now, Phil, Twitter lately has been facing the heat in several other countries as well for its rather lopsided policies or double standards, shall we say, when it comes to what it believes is free speech and what is deemed insightful. So how is this Twitter ban being perceived in Nigeria? Do people support the president in this case?
Sorry, I didn't get it. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, sure. I'll repeat my question. I'm saying that Twitter has been criticized in several other countries across the world for its rather lopsided policies or double standards when it comes to what it thinks is insightful. So in this case, when the president's tweet has been banned, are the people of Nigeria supporting the president or are they on Twitter's side?
Well, it's a mixed reactions, that have occurred in the past 24 hours since this event actually happened. Quite a number of people on the side of Twitter saying that, leaders should be called to order when they cross the line. Of course, in this case, especially when it has to do with such comments that are offensive. And then, of course, quite a number of people are defending the fact that the president has a right to speak to any of its of its citizens as the #1 citizen in the country, and of course the leader, especially at a time when the country is faced with quite a number of insecurity challenges, from insurgency to kidnapping and banditry, and then the economic issues on one part, the political instability on the other. So you know, it's mixed reactions really, from especially from politicians who are siding the president, and then of course but if you look at ordinary Nigerians, if you look at trends on social media, quite a number of people are actually excited about the fact that, you know, Twitter stood up, at least at this point, to defend or, you know, delete that tweet, and of course like you said, suspend the president's account temporarily.